Hello, everyone, and welcome back to India Business Insights. Today, we have something special for all the motorcycle enthusiasts out there. We are diving deep into the business landscape of one of the largest two wheeler manufacturers in India, Royal Enfield. If you're interested in understanding the key factors contributing to their success, you're in the right place. This video is part of our multi video series on the two wheeler industry, where we'll cover the major players in the two wheeler industry, the key trends, comparison of financials, future outlook, and how our two wheeler industry compares with other global players. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. This video is an accompanying video to our business video on the Royal Enfield Motorcycles, which is here. In this video, we saw how Eicher Motors acquired a small struggling motorcycle company which had barely managed to survive the competition from new Japanese motorcycles, JVs, and Bajaj Auto. In that video, we saw how the new management under Siddharth Lal rebuilt the legacy of the oldest motorcycle brand and has created a motorcycle company with multiple products with an almost cult like following. In this video, we'll see how the company has transformed itself with the new avatars of its class Bullet 350cc and models of the newer bikes. Royal Enfield Bullet 350, 1949 to present. So, we'll obviously start with the Bullet 350. Royal Enfield Bullet 350, or simply Bullet as it is most commonly called, is Royal Enfield's most popular model in India. Post independence, the Indian government was looking for a reliable and powerful two wheeler for officers, and the government selected the Bullet 350 for its use. A total of 800 motorcycles were bought from RE, that is Royal Enfield, in 1955. In 1955, the Reddish Company partnered with Madras Motors in India to form the Enfield India to assemble this 350cc Bullet motorcycle. The Enfield Bullet dominated the Indian highways, and with each passing year, its popularity kept rising. Royal Enfield recently launched the new generation Bullet 350 with a new J series engine that cuts down vibrations and improves the performance considerably. Earlier 350s were infamous for their high levels of vibrations. The current gen Bullet 350 is powered by a 350cc engine that develops 20.4 PS of power and 27 Newton meters of peak torque. The bike is equipped with double disc brakes and has tubeless tires that help a lot during punctures, as the weight of the bike is on the heavier side at 195 kgs. The bike is sold in three variants, as Royal Enfield Bullet 350 base variant with a price of INR 1,74,000. Second, we have the Royal Enfield Bullet 350 mid variant, starts at INR 1,97,000. And then we have the Royal Enfield Bullet 350 top variant, priced at INR 2,16,000. Let's move on to Royal Enfield Classic 350 from 2009 to the present. Royal Enfield Classic is one of India's most sold retro motorcycles in the 350cc segment. The bike was launched globally in 2009 along with its bigger sibling, the Classic 500. The Classic had considerable differences with the Bullet 350, but with the current gen, the differences have been primarily cosmetic, as the same 350cc J series engine is shared by both the cousins. The Classic, when compared to the Bullet, feels more premium, more mature, and overall a more well rounded package for its price. Looking at the spec sheet, there aren't many differences. The engine is the same, the gearbox is the same, and even the weight is the same at 195 kg. The differences are in styling and color, as well as in the ABS and other connectivity. The bike has an option to add a tipper navigation system, which isn't there on the Bullet. The Classic has got 6 variants in total, with the ABS and color schemes being the key differences. The spec sheet includes a 350cc engine that produces 20.2 bhp of power and 27 Newton meter of peak torque, all mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. The variants include the Royal Enfield Classic 350, reddish single channel ABS starting at INR 1,93,000, Halcyon single channel ABS priced at INR 1,96,000, Halcyon dual channel ABS with a price tag of INR 2,02,000, Classic Signals dual channel ABS starting at INR 2,14,000, Classic Dark dual channel ABS priced at INR 2,21,000, Classic Chrome dual channel ABS costing INR 2,25,000. Now, let us move on to Royal Enfield Meteor 350 2020 to the present. Royal Enfield's three product in the highly competitive 350cc segment is the Meteor 350, the entry level cruiser. The bike was launched in 2020 during the COVID 19 pandemic and competes with the likes of the Honda Highness 350, Java 42, and the Yazdi Roadster. The bike is powered by the same G Series 350cc engine with the exact same tuning and configuration as the Bullet 350 and Classic 350. The bike is marginally lighter at 191 kgs, and the Royal Enfield Meteor is sold in 4 variants and 16, yes, a total of 16 color options. With 3 products in this highly competitive 350cc segment, Royal Enfield has a major share of the market. And to add to it, the brand value as well as the service network and parts, it is going to be very tough for other brands to compete with Royal Enfield. The Meteor is sold in 4 variants with few feature differences as well as certain other cosmetic changes. These include the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Fireball with a price tag of INR 2,06,000, Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Stellar with an ex-showroom price of INR 2,16,000, Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Aurora, the newest, priced at INR 2,20,000, and the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Supernova, costing INR 2,30,000. Fourth one, we have Royal Enfield Hunter 350 from 2022 to present. Royal Enfield's most affordable offering in India, and yes, you guessed it right. It's with the same 350cc J series engine underneath. The bike was launched in August 2022 and is a roadster competing directly with the TVS Ronin. The spec sheet includes the same single cylinder engine with 20.2 bhp of power and 27 Newton meters of torque with a reduced weight of 181 kgs. Royal Enfield Hunter is sold in India in 3 variants. We have the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 Retro starting at INR 1,50,000. Then we have the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 Metro Wrapper priced at INR 1,69,000. Then we have Royal Enfield Hunter 350 Metro Rebel costing INR 1,74,000. Royal Enfield Himalayan 2016 to present. Royal Enfield Himalayan is Royal Enfield's adventure, touring, or dual sport motorcycle. The Himalayan is considerably different from Royal Enfield's other products in engine as well as in styling. The bike was launched in 2016 in India along with other international markets such as the Philippines, Australia, and the UK. The model enjoys a huge fan base in India owing to its unique styling as well as its off road capabilities. Royal Enfield launched a new gen of the Himalayan in November 2023 with an all-new 452cc engine that churns out 40 bhp of power and 40 Newton meters of peak torque. The bike is Royal Enfield's first ever bike to have different riding modes and is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. This bike also gets a tubed as well as a tubeless tire option from the factory itself. With a full tank of 17 liters, the bike weighs 198 kgs. The Himalayan is sold at a special introductory price of INR 2,69,000 rupees. Ex showroom valid till 31st December 2023. Then we have the Royal Enfield Scram 411 from 2022 to present. Royal Enfield Scram 411 is a scrambler motorcycle that was launched in August 2022. The bike is powered by a 411cc single-cylinder engine and produces 24.3 bhp of power and 32 Newton meters of peak torque. Scram 411 competes with the Yazdi Adventure, Suzuki V-Storm SX and the KTM 390 Adventure X. The bike is sold in 3 variants. Royal Enfield Scram 411 Graphite Blue with a price tag of INR 2,06,000. Royal Enfield Scram 411 Blazing Black costing around INR 2,08,000 and Royal Enfield Scram 411 White Flame priced at INR 2,12,000. So, Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 from 2023 to present. Royal Enfield's flagship motorcycle, the Super Meteor 650, was launched in mid-January 2023 and is a cruiser bike. The Super Meteor 650 carries the same 650cc parallel twin engine from the Interceptor and the Continental GT but with a slightly different tuning more suited for a long highway trip. The bike is powered by a 650cc air and oil cooled engine that produces 47 PS of power and 52.3 Newton meters of torque. The Super Meteor 650 is BS6 2.0 compliant and has a claimed fuel economy of 25 kilometers per liter. The bike has a completely reworked suspension as well as styling when compared to its other two siblings GT and Interceptor. Currently, Royal Enfield sells the Super Meteor in three variants. We have the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 Astral that starts at INR 3,61,000. Then we have Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 Interstellar, priced at INR 3,76,000. And then we have the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 Celestial, costing at INR 3,91,000. Moving on to Royal Enfield Continental GT from 2017 to present. Royal Enfield Continental GT is a cafe racer type motorcycle that was launched in 2017, and the bike is very popular among enthusiasts. The reason for the bike gaining such popularity is due to the two key factors. One, the cafe racer look attracts a lot of attention, and two, due to what's underneath the 650cc parallel engine is simply the best in its price bracket. The bike has got the same engine specs as the Super Meteor, but its unique styling as well as the aggressive riding posture makes it very agile. The Continental GT can be purchased in either a dual sitting or a single seat configuration, making it a true cafe racer. The bike has a 6-speed manual transmission and is equipped with the more modern fuel injection system. Even with a heavy weight of over 200 kgs, the bike has a top speed of 169 kilometers per hour. Royal Enfield currently sells four different variants of this GT. Royal Enfield Continental GT Standard, which starts at INR 3,18,000. Then we have Royal Enfield Continental GT Custom, priced at INR 3,28,000. Then we have the Continental GT Alloy Wheel, costing at 3,39,000. And then we have the Continental GT Chrome with a price tag of INR 3,44,000. Moving on to our 10th bike, Royal Enfield Interceptor 2017 to the present. Along with the Continental GT, Royal Enfield also launched the Interceptor with the same 650cc engine but with a much relaxed driving position. The Continental GT, with its aggressive riding stance, will be trouble for long rides, and Royal Enfield got that. That's why they offer the same engine configuration and almost similar style with minor tweaks around the handlebars and placement of foot pegs in the form of the Interceptor. The Interceptor carries the best of both worlds actually. It has got the same feel and feedback as the GT and is also priced around 15,000 less for the base variant. The parallel twins of Royal Enfield have started to feel the heat from the competition. Rivals are launching more feature rich bikes with lower cc engines, lightweight, as well as almost similar performance. The Bajaj Triumph twins, the Harley Davidson 440, and the Honda CB series may seem underpowered when compared to the parallel twins, but offer a better bang for the buck with their aggressive pricing. Currently, Royal Enfield offers four variants with the Interceptor as well. We have the Royal Enfield Interceptor Standard, priced at INR 3,02,000. Then we have the Custom at 3,10,000. We have the Alloy Wheel at 3,21,000, and then the Chrome with a price tag of 3,30,000. Moving on to our 11th bike, Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. In the present year, Royal Enfield unveiled the bobber version of its flagship Super Meteor 650 during the Motoverse 2023. Motoverse is an annual Royal Enfield event where motorcycle enthusiasts from all over the globe come together. Royal Enfield's 2023 Motoverse was in Goa, and Royal Enfield showcased its brand new offering, the Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. The company has made a total of 25 bikes, all in custom paint job, and will be sold via a lottery system. The bike will go into mass production in January 2024, and as per industry sources is likely to be available around the same time. The bike is similarly spec'd as its other cousin, the Super Meteor, and will be different only in riding stance, tires, as well as the custom paint scheme. Royal Enfield has unveiled the pricing, and the bike will be priced at around INR 4,25,000. Hopping on to our 12th bike, we have Royal Enfield 350cc Bobber. Royal Enfield is also developing a Bobber version of its most popular bike, the Classic 350, and is expected to launch the bike around March or April 2024 as per the industry sources. Royal Enfield has also filed for a new trademark for Gaon Classic 350. The bike will carry the same 350cc J series engine as the Classic, but will differ in the riding posture, graphics, as well as the color options. The bomber version will not be a complete overhaul of the design as the shotgun, but will be more of a tweaked version of Classic. As for the pricing, Royal Enfield hasn't given a clue, but since the bike carries the same 350cc engine, and given how hot the segment has been, it would be very difficult for Royal Enfield to charge a higher premium for this bike. And as per the motorcycle analyst, the bike could start from around 2,10,000 ex showroom for the base variant. Royal Enfield domestic sales breakup. While all the motorcycle companies have started growing again since the last year, after several years of tepid growth post 2019, Royal Enfield has grown very rapidly. The successful addition of new models such as the Hunter 350 has ensured that the company has a growth rate of over 34% in terms of number of bikes sold currently. Here we compare the bike sales for the month of June 2023 over the previous year. Royal Enfield continues to launch new models. Motorcycle enthusiasts as well as company analysts are waiting with anticipation on how does this new Himalayan take off. The company as well as reports from the mobile influencers is extremely enthusiastic. The company expects that this bike will place the company on a significantly firmer footing in the international market for mid-range bikes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more such informative content. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.